to pursue this matter to a degree higher than just compensation, so that we get justice, not just for Yusuf, but every Kenyan whose rights have been violated. And for this, we assure Kenyans we will not relent as the People's Loyal Coalition. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you very much. I think I'm truly grateful for His Excellency Stephen Kalonzo, His Excellency Wamalwa, all been here to come and console our friend and our leader for Odela Award. We want to, as leaders from Northern Kenya, we want to condemn in the strongest term possible for the abductions that has been happening in the country for the last 1 year. It's unheard of. It should not happen in independent Kenya. These incidences and where Yusuf was being held for the last 6 months, there are many more Kenyans that are still being held. With the facilities which has been operated and manned by top government individuals, with a doctor in present, trying to measure even the water level, the water intake of the various individuals that have been held. There is no other person who has the capacity to hold other than the state. We will hold the state responsible for the various abductions that have been happening in the country. It is only Ruto who has the capacity and who has the machinery who have been abducting the many more Kenyans that are in place. So we strongly condemn. For those many months and many days, our leaders have been held, and we want Ruto to be accountable for what has happened.
Indeed.
And indeed, he should be held accountable. I think if this is a matter for ICC,
Yes,
Honorable, this is, if we as a loyal opposition, we are going to recommend and make sure that this becomes an item for ICC, because it is none other than the person who has been operating. It is William Samoei Ruto, who is indeed operating, and with his support and with his advisory from State House. That's why JB Muturi was able to get his release only from the head of state, from Ruto. It appears that many others who are still being held have no other tall relative, or they cannot access the head of state for them to get a release. So what we are saying, and it's coming to confirm that what is happening is unlawful, illegal, and Ruto should actually be held accountable for his misdeeds and his misrule in the country. Finally, I want to say it clearly, and I want to condemn the cooperation that has happened between Raila Amolo Odinga and William Samoei Ruto. Many Kenyans are disappointed with that, and the fact that Raila has gone into bed with a government that has soiled its hands, that has been responsible for the misrule for the last 2.5 years. I'm ashamed that I voted for Raila Amolo Odinga in the last election under the umbrella of Azimio. And I'm seriously surprised that unless otherwise, many Kenyans are really truly disappointed with him, because he has let us down. And what Kalonzo Musyoka has said is a betrayal of the Kenyan population, and is indeed a betrayal. The marriage, the unlawful marriage he has gone into bed with Ruto is truly a betrayal of the Kenyan citizens and the good citizens of the Republic of Kenya.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Maybe to clarify, unless you have a question.
I have a question.
Yeah.
In this cooperation, who are the winners and who are the losers?
You are Kenyan. Should answer that. She answered it for me. We want to make it very clear. I saw one of them say, Kalonzo, leave us alone, because they wanted to go to bed with him. I tell them, please leave us alone. We will be on the side of the people. And unless we drive them home, that's the only way to really actually deal with them. Yeah, the people will drive them home. So let us really move in that direction. So let them, no second guessing or anything like that. Wishful thinkers. Well, it's always good to have wishful thinkers, but let them know our official position as the People's Loyal Coalition is to drive them home. Thank you.
Thanks.
Yeah.